So right when I turned 21 and I made that decision to get my shit together, I was like, you know what? If I want to give myself a chance at building the life that I want and earn the things that I want and desire out of life, I have to not care about other people's feelings. I have to not care about what people think of me. I have to not care about people's opinions of me.
But then a post.
And I have to operate, move, and execute at the pace that I want, not worried about who's going to be with me or not.
Right. So, but if you post about what somebody did that affected you, then you do care. If somebody does that.
Elaborate.
If somebody offended, not you or me, but if somebody did something that affected me and I posted about it in a story, I do care. Because I let it affect me.
Maybe. Because sometimes, like...
It's an indirect slap in the face, or I'm not saying you're doing this. I'm just saying, like... You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you an example. I posted, and this isn't regarding you or anybody else in this room. I posted something 2 nights ago, and then last night the person said, "Was this about me?"
And it wasn't.
I said, "No, actually, the issue we had last night I posted this the day before. So how can it be about you?" But it's
called guilt,
right? And can I tell you what I put? Keep talking. So then I responded, and I said this.
Well, that's the thing too. Here's the thing. For me, I learned a long time ago. If I come across a post, whether it's from someone that I know or don't know, and it's something that actually kind of hits me and it hurts a little bit, there's one of two types of hurts. Number one, for some people, it's like, oh, I was close with this person, and then they're shitting on me, which, whatever. I don't really care about people trying to shit on me, but on a second one, if I come across something that kind of moves me a little bit, I self-reflect on it first. It's the first thing I do, because if I'm like, oh, well, this makes me feel a certain way based on a post, regardless of whether it was about me or not, I reflect on it first for a second and be like, is this something I can improve on or no? Or maybe what they're talking about is I'm overthinking that it applies to me when it doesn't.
So what I posted was, I responded to this individual. I said, people who have done you wrong will always think your posts are about them. The guilt, like you just said.
George, time that spot where we are right now, whatever time clock it's at. Say that again. Read it again.
I said, so when the person asked me if that was about them, I said, no, I posted it the night before.
Right. What was your
We
post?
had the issue, and I responded. I said with a screenshot of a quote that says, "People who have done you wrong will always think your posts are about them." It's the guilty feeling because they feel like, oh, I did that to the person. Hey, is that about me? Even if you didn't know they did that to you, because they know they did it, right? And so and they're like, yeah, whatever.
You know how many people I've come across where I end up seeing they have like these weird reactive / retaliation posts that are subliminal because of something I might say, something I might post, something I might do. And I'm like, where the fuck is your brain? Like, and here's the thing too. For people who do know me that do that, and I'll say this out loud, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Wait. I'm not going to sleep or waking up thinking about an individual for whatever fucking reason, other than the people that I truly care about and my clients and the people that rely on me. That's really what I care about, and my self-improvement and how much value I provide tomorrow. That's how I go to sleep and wake up in the morning, is because, like I said, part of my rituals is who and what I'm grateful for before I go to sleep and when I wake up. So the fact that people... And here's the thing, my posts, as you know this, my posts go up right around 4 or 5 a.m., a little bit after I'm awake. So if they're going up that early, you better believe that if I'm making a post that early in the morning, I'm not thinking about you.
No, because you have a process when you get up. You've talked about it. We know that you go through this Zen-like moment waking up. And before you go to bed, when you go up, you're trying to focus on you, your business, your life, what you're grateful for, setting up your day. You set up the night before. You're not thinking about Jenny from the block that pissed you off at the gym.
Or that fucked me over, talk shit about me,
here's the best
whatever.
part. Are you passive aggressive? It's a rhetorical question. You're not.
If I want to be,
But you're not.
but I'm not.
And those of you that know Sean isn't going to post some fucking message that has to do with you. He's going to tell you to their face.
Yeah.
Right?
If I really care that much, if I care enough, I'm going to say it. If I don't care, then don't think that the message is about you, because if I don't care, like, I've truly stopped caring.
Right. And now that goes, can we go, because I want to go into this topic about reality versus living this social media life.
And then we'll translate that into virtual after that.
Right. Because I think a lot of people that have time on their hands, they spend so much time on social media and they get caught up in this world. Literally, people have emotional, distraught problems from being on social media, getting in fights, arguments. There's relationships. And I hate this. I'm getting text messages, and it's like, it's a joke, because I always say this. I said, you can't get into an argument with a woman on text, because by the time you get your thought out, the 3 dots appear, and you can't even get the message out. And they're like,
They're like 10 paragraphs ahead of you.
boom, and you're like, well, and then they're like, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. It's like, okay, point 1 here.
Rewind, go back up.
And don't talk to me like I'm a kid.
No, scroll up.
Yeah, well, can we talk in person? And so I find myself in, and I'm not saying this is happening, but I've had disagreements with a woman of the opposite sex on text or DM.
Women of the opposite sex.
A person of the opposite sex. Sorry.
Bro, you do this a lot, and I love catching you off guard.
I'm trying to be politically correct here. Hey,
so
speaking
funny.
of which, can I go into something ADHD kicked in?
Yeah, go ahead.
About a client situation I had.
Sure.
With gender. Did I
Oh,
talk to-
you didn't go public. Oh, yeah, you did. You talked about it on the last podcast.
Oh, I
with
did?
Byron. Yeah,
Okay.
you did. It
Okay.
came up.
Fucking sensitive motherfucker.
Dude.
You got to call me they. It's like, you didn't tell me that, dude. I'm not a guy. It's like, fuck. Okay, whatever. Anyways, hey, I respect all people.
Back to
but
topic.
Back to topic.
I'm dead, man. I'm fucking dying. Right now.
Yeah, so it I don't know how, and again, this isn't sexist. How do women text so fucking fast and not misspell shit? I'm like, I'm typing something. It's like, hey, dude, and it turns into, hey, sheep, or I can't even keep up. And then it's like, we got to stop. We need to talk. The whole social media, everybody's living in this life of not reality. I saw you. I posted a picture of me today.
Yeah,
a throwback.
with the sunlight.
With a waterfall. Dude,
Yeah.
why'd you go back to fucking Seattle? Dude, what makes you think I went back to Seattle? Just because I posted that. I'm not, I do kind of what you do in Byron. I don't say it, but when I post shit, I'm not even there.
Oh,
I'm home. But it was a picture. I'm not a Ford model or a fucking Nordstrom's model where I take so many selfies. I got a limited amount of selfies that look decent, because 9 out of 10 my pictures look like shit.
well, plus, like, I know you're probably the same as I am. Maybe not, but like, if I go back 3 years ago and further back, from 3 years ago, no, you know what? From 5 years, 3 years ago and back, I never put any focus on social media, and I never put focus on taking selfies. Like, it was always, to me, in my mind, taking too many selfies was one of the most narcissistic things.
But that wasn't a selfie.
And I didn't want to get into it.
But those weren't selfies. Those are some. I got a picture taken.
No, I know
Right.
that. No. But since we're on the topic, like, because you said it, I just never wanted to get into it. And I know that I missed out on a lot of great pictures, whether it was of me or with someone else, or
Right.
something I was doing, or when I competed. Like, I've never, for the amount of times I've competed and the amount of times I've gotten in like stupid shape, I've never recorded the full
Workout
prep of 16 to 20 weeks. I've never recorded the whole thing. Hey guys, thanks for watching the channel. If you like what you saw today, find value in what you saw, please share with your friends and family.
And make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and in the comment section below, let us know which topics you would like us to cover in the future.